Now we're on air.
Okay.
Allegedly. Welcome to what should be quite an eventful stream.
Yeah.
Judging by the few minutes we just tried setting it up.
Yes, which is why we went way past the countdown.
It wouldn't connect, it connects. It wouldn't connect, it connects. So hopefully you're seeing something here. I'm not seeing anything on YouTube at all.
No, it's looking very black.
But allegedly we are streaming. Give us a shout out in the live stream if you're watching this.
Make
Please.
sure we're not
Please,
talking to ourselves.
because at the moment we do appear to be talking to ourselves. Let me go into YouTube on the computer.
And have another look,
Yep.
just to find out.
We are having so much fun, you know. We love it. We love you lot, which is why we're here.
Yeah.
But
One of the big downsides of not having a dedicated studio is having the setup time.
And our location does not help one bit.
The internet doesn't help.
well, we are streaming.
Okay,
We're doing something.
brilliant.
Yay!
So that's good. So we can get on with it.
Yay!
Let me turn my sound off on my laptop because that's getting a bit confusing.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So welcome for almost live stream 39.
Wow.
We can probably call this 39 and a half now because we had to restart it and
Yeah.
carry on. We've got lots of things to talk about. We've got lots of updates. She's back.
Yeah,
Joanne's back.
that's probably why it's all broken.
Yeah, it worked well
My
less than
fault.
last
It
week.
did.
My
It
fault.
Went
Yeah.
fine.
Jonah.
Apparently.
Jonah.
I'll go.
E-stim Systems in the house.
Hi,
Dragon
hi
is in the
guys.
house. I'd just like to point out my new T-shirt
He made it specially for today.
that I designed. BDSM. It says Business Development, Sales and Marketing. So
Yeah.
if you thought it meant anything different, then
Yeah.
your mind's as dirty as mine, really.
I'm going to say.
Yeah, so there you go. What have we got for you this week? We're going to... Well, go on, you can introduce it. I'm going
Oh,
to shut up.
thanks.
I'm shutting up.
We're going to talk to you about some new products we've got online.
We are. E-stim Systems just said it's not Disney. No, it's not, although she
No.
has been watching Disney videos all day.
I have.
I'm doing a bit of work.
She's not.
I have done some
A
work.
little bit of work,
She's been working whilst watching Disney.
which is good. We have had a run on the new triples,
Yeah.
and I believe E-stim Systems are the same. Our first batch we had sold out like that. The second batch that we had delivered this week, we've sold half of them already.
Yeah.
They are incredibly popular.
It's an amazing toy, though,
I'm
isn't
not
it?
surprised.
E-stim Systems are just saying yes, they're having fun keeping up with production as well. Roy Att's in the house, Dave Roberts in the
Hi,
house.
Roy.
Hello. Let's just talk about the triples again.
Okay.
For anyone that wasn't watching last week when we talked about the triples.
Have you got the breakdown picture again?
I've got all sorts of broken down
That's
pictures, me being
amazing.
the main broken down picture. So that's the triple, an insertable electro with 3 surfaces.
Yeah, hence the name triple.
Hence triples.
1, 2, 3 surfaces.
Yeah, it's unique in the fact that it's metal, so it conducts really, really well.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. We've been playing with one since last October, and it's
Yeah,
nice to finally be able to talk about
Been
it.
playing with this one since
This
October.
one, which is the medium.
And what I
Yes.
love about it is that you can use it 3 different ways if you just want to
Loads
use
and
the
loads
tip,
of different
if you want
ways.
to
Yeah.
use all of it.
I had a
or-
graphic, but I've removed it from the atom. What I will do is I will show you if I can find out where it is, the base.
Yeah.
So that's the base. E-stim Systems have been really, really clever. Obviously, 3 little sockets, you wouldn't know which goes to where. So what they've done is they've machined some little dots around the periphery of the base. This is the small one, by the way.
Yeah.
So 1 denotes the base, 2 denotes the middle ring, and 3 denotes the tip.
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense,
It
really,
does.
when you think about
Yeah,
it.
but it means that you can really play with it how you want.
Yeah. Oh, talking of which, I have got me logo.
Oh, he has. He
Look
has.
at that.
He loved this
He
graphic.
does.
Yeah, I mean that just gives you an indication of how many different ways there are to play with it, and that's only some of them.
Yeah.
You can use it on its own in triphase. You can use 2 contacts from it. You can use 1 contact with
Yeah.
something else. You know, it gives you so much versatility. I mean, we can't shout about it enough.
No.
It's really, really good. Unfortunately, that one's a bit too big for me. But them 2 have played it in the girly manner.
Yes, and that's the medium size, by the
And
way.
that is the
Yeah.
medium size, by the way. They do 4 sizes: small, medium and large, and XL.
That's a small.
So,
Do you want to get the small out?
Yeah.
So,
I love these boxes.
I do. I love the E-stim packaging.
So
This
that's the small,
is the small.
which is rather manageable.
Yeah.
In fact, I think the tip is about the same size as the Mona
I'd
and the
say
Flow.
it's nearly,
Yeah.
So-
I think you're right there.
They've done quite a clever job by keeping the sizes similar with other things in the range. So that's a small. Medium is the one that we've got out and we've been playing with.
And the large.
The large. We'll show you the XL, but
It's sold
sold.
out.
we
we
haven't
only
got any of
got
them.
we only got the one, and it's
And
sold
all
out.
I can say is whoever did buy it, hat off.
That's your large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the large. So yeah, highly recommended. Now, one thing that Joanne didn't mention is during these live streams, we're now offering a little discount code for people that are watching. It's a way for us to say thank you to you
It is.
for tuning in and watching our efforts.
It'll pop up
Anytime.
at any time during the stream.
Yep.
So keep an eye on it
Not going to tell you when.
and listen out for the whoop whoop,
Yeah, because she generally goes a bit mad when she
because
sees
she
it on
likes
the
to
screen.
point it out for you.
I will.
The other thing we're doing, because we have such a dodgy internet connection, is we've now got a hard drive wired into our Atom. So we're recording everything.
Yeah,
So,
so-
if the stream goes down, we'll just carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It'll
we'll
be-
carry on talking to ourselves, but we'll be able to upload it so you can watch us talking to ourselves later.
Because
Or
we do
whenever
that a
it's
lot.
convenient.
Yeah.
A lot in here. So I'm going to catch up with chat. Yeah, there's lots of chat.
It
Dave said, love the t-shirt. Thank you, Dave.
He designed it himself. He's so
He
proud
was
with that
so
t-shirt.
chuffed when
It
I
came
arrived
out a little
yesterday.
bit smaller than what I thought it was going to be, but it's good. I'm going to McDonald's later wearing it. And E-stim systems have gone, ooh. Yeah, that stuff is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, definitely.
And so when you see that discount code, there's your chance. Use
Yeah.
it or lose it.
Yeah.
That's
It's only
it.
live for 48 hours after the show, so
Till Monday.
till close of play Monday. Now, Monday is a bank holiday over here in the UK,
So no shipping.
now anything that comes in will go out on
Unfortunately.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's good because it gives us a lie-in on Monday.
Yeah,
Although
right.
Tuesday is just going to be manic, and no doubt E-stim systems will be exactly the same.
Yeah.
Bank holidays are busy periods.
Yeah, definitely.
So what else are we going to talk about?
Okay, well, we're going to talk about partner play and travelling with your kit.
Or travelling with your own partner? Else's, yeah.
I think most people understand travelling with their partner.
Dragon said, what's been
Bank
you got
week.
Spring Bank Week, this one. We have May Day at the beginning of the month, and
Yeah.
we have another little opportunity to go out on the lash at the end of the month.
Or do some kink.
Or do some kink. We're
Or
off.
stay in bed.
We're
Yeah.
off to a Violet One Play
We
event
are. We're off
tomorrow.
to
We've got the
Sparks.
Sparks. Yeah, in the Midlands. That's going to be lots of fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a few named bank holidays, but this is just end of May bank holiday, Spring Week. So yeah, travelling with E-stim kit.
Or going to clubs.
Or going to clubs, but technically that's travelling
Well,
from where
that
you
is
are.
travelling,
Yeah.
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 The most expensive bit of kit that you normally buy is your control box.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, you can spend £500, £800 on a control box. So the big thing you've got to think about is looking after that bad boy when
Yeah.
you travel.
Protecting it.
Protecting it, yeah. If you're travelling abroad or you're taking a suitcase, wrap something around your control box. If you're
Yeah.
just throwing it in your bag, put a t-shirt
Yeah.
around it, a towel, or get a case for it.
Yeah.
Now, E-stim systems. Oh, gotta do my little thingy. Where's my thingy? Where's my thingy? Oh,
Where is it?
can't
It's
find it. I
on
took
it.
it off and didn't put it on. Damn it. Apologies, E-stim systems.
E-stim systems.
Yeah, E-stim systems do these cases for their control
Yeah,
boxes,
which
and they
are
are
lovely padded. Room in there for the control box
loads
and
of
a few
room,
extra bits.
foam lined,
Yeah.
and you throw that in your bag and you can't go wrong really. What I like about these as well is you can see if you've forgotten anything at the end of the night.
Yeah.
With having, it's almost like having a shadow board.
Well, do you want to open up and put
Yeah.
close-up camel
Ooh,
for me?
okay.
Cover it can.
So
So,
you can see there.
yeah, that's the pebble and some
So-
stuff.
My favourite box.
Yeah, this is our second pebble. We had to get a second pebble because she's nicked the other one. And
It's in
in
my
a-
bedside table.
Yeah.
And yeah, there you go. There's a resounding recommendation from Sabar. She likes the pebble.
Yeah.
I tend to like playing with the 2V. That's a good bit of kit. So other options are soft cases. An example of which is one of it's like the lovely
Yeah.
Debbie on
Yeah.
the end
Another example of one that comes with the control
with
box.
a control box. Yeah. So that's the Micro 312.
Which is
and
another one of my favourites.
That's a nice little example of a clamshell
Yeah.
soft case. They're great because if you do knock your bag with your control box
It's
in
going to
it,
protect it.
it's going to protect it. You could then go one stage further and go for a hard case.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
Here's one we nearly prepared earlier. We've just got these in. and we love them, so we just ordered a load more.
Yeah, definitely.
But that is a hard ABS.
Yeah, I mean this
Sort of-
is
it's
a
not
solid case.
Pelican, but it's same sort of idea. You can lock it. It's foam lined. It's got those removable little square pieces of foam, so you can make spaces to suit what you're actually going to put in it.
Yeah, it's a solid bit of kit,
So yeah, they're nice.
which is nice.
Yeah. We've started doing a posh version of our sound holder in a smaller version of that.
I'm going to show the picture.
So that's the picture. And the first batch, well, we sold those out in 2 days. Nice
Don't sit
hard
back and you'll be fine.
case. Start again. Optilubes, sterile lube sachets in
Sachets.
there. All 3 of our little heads. So
Yeah, so you can pick and choose which
Yeah.
one you want.
up to 8, up to 12, and diamond plug.
Yeah,
But the main thing,
as well as the O-rings for the
the
diamond plug.
main is the O-rings, yeah. But the main thing was the base.
Yeah.
We've gone away from ABS for the base ring.
Yeah,
ABS is absolutely fantastic, but if you open it too far, it'll crack on you. So we're now producing them in TPU.
She's a lot more
which,
flexible.
as you can see, it's a lot more flexible.
yeah, you can open it right up.
It caters for a vaster array of girth.
And imagine
Yeah.
it like multi-shape as
Yeah.
well more.
So it's
Well, the nice thing is you can actually put elastic band
Yeah,
or
a
something
hair
around
bubble or...
air bubble,
whatever.
anything around it.
Yeah.
to hold it tighter.
So that is the new one, new version. It's really, as I said, the first batch sold out in 2 days,
yeah,
and we're now panicking, trying to get more cases in. So that's that. In fact, I think I've got a picture of the thing on its own. Yeah.
yeah.
So the black surface is TPU, so it's got a rough texture as opposed to the smooth top. The smooth top is where any fluids are going to go. The bottom, it's all right.
So it makes it easier
Yeah.
for cleaning as
Yeah,
well. So.
but it's a nice material. We don't actually make them in house. We have them made in London, at a big industrial print farm.
Yeah.
That using £200,000 printers to do thousands of items at
Which
a time.
we can't quite afford.
No,
Yeah.
not yet.
And we haven't got the room for it.
No, we
so-
can't afford
Definitely
it.
not that.
We keep sending her to Disney.
Yeah.
Dragon has said my box came with a nice zippable case with some straps in it. It feels quite safe. They're much safer than me dropping it all the time and causing trouble, as always.
Yeah.
I really need to try it a sound sometime. A hollow one would be really cool. Yeah, hollow ones I'd prefer rather than a solid one.
Yeah.
The problem with a hollow one is cleaning it properly and sterilising it. If you're going down the sounding route, cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
you've really got to pay attention to that because you don't want a deep UTI. Not good at all, very hard to kick. And cleaning the inside of a hollow sound it's going to be tricky. So I would
Yeah.
steer away from it. So we don't sell any hollow sounds just
No.
because it gives me the heebie-jeebies. But we do sell...
Nearly as bad as spikes.
Yeah, maybe not. But we do sell solid ones. Our
Yeah.
fluids will go past a solid sound as long as it's not too big and too tight, and it shouldn't be too big or too tight because you're going to damage yourself. Someone once said the tissue inside there is like wet tissue paper, so it's quite easy to hurt yourself if you're going too frantic or too large.
Yeah.
So yeah, Joanne's got a nice article on her site about sterilisation and cleaning, and that's well worth checking out.
Definitely.
I don't
yes.
think we can put links like that in the descriptions because YouTube tends to flag us for
Yeah,
being
the little
naughty.
bit thing about
Yeah.
it, naughty things.
They don't
'Cause
like it, do they?
We are naughty
No.
things, aren't we?
We
I
are.
don't know what you mean.
Well, no, me neither. I'm sweet.
No
innocent.
idea. what you
You
mean.
sweet
The
and
T-shirt
innocent.
says it all. E-stim Systems have said we don't make them for the same reason. Yeah, it's one of those things. It sounds like a nice idea, but is your health really
Yeah.
worth taking that risk?
No, it isn't.
There are places that you can get them. Make sure that you're not getting from somewhere like AliExpress because the metals that they're using are not
You've
going to
got-
be body safe.
No.
But yeah, the biggest thing is cleaning the inside of a hollow sound. Personally, I'd steer clear, but you know, I can't tell anyone what to do.
No. it's
but be
personal-
aware.
Personal
Yes,
choice,
definitely be
but
aware.
being
Be
careful.
aware. If you're going to go down that route, you need to be thinking autoclaves or baking
Yeah,
things
to make sure
sure
it's completely
everything
clear.
is completely cleared.
It's just common sense, isn't it? At the end
It
of
is
the
common
day?
sense, yeah. But yeah, think about it. I think Next, we're going to talk about. Oh,
Well,
we're still talking about travelling,
I was
aren't
just
we?
about to say, you sort of completely came off the travelling bit and
I did.
steered us in a different
I
direction.
did,
You
because I'm
did.
like that.
Because you forgot to say, we also sell these bags.
We do, and we
Our
use
handy
those bags.
dandy
And-
club bag.
We use them as well.
Yeah, that's the one. That's going to the Midlands tomorrow.
Yeah.
Further
so-
down in the Midlands, more like the South Midlands.
But I mean, the beauty of this bag is it fits the control box and lots of goodies with it.
Lots
Lots
of
of
wires, lots of
goodies.
electrodes, lube, and
Yeah.
everything. So that's what we use, and we like it because it's soft and padded.
Yeah.
And it's also
So-
discreet as well.
And
Yeah.
this one, you don't even have to put in your bag, you can carry it.
It could be anything.
Because it could literally be a wash bag or anything. And
Or
nobody will
just
comment.
a bag full of sex toys.
Yeah.
That's us into
You'd never.
it.
That is us, yeah, but you'd never know.
What I would say though is if you're going to a club with it and you're more likely to leave things behind because it's dark, maybe getting a bright one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, a lighter coloured one, so it stands out a bit more and you're less likely to forget it.
But we like that.
Maybe having a list of what's in it.
Yeah. Roy Hat, I'm going to fall out with you. He
Well,
just,
what's he pulling
he's come up with
now?
spikes again.
Oh
He's
no.
my nemesis. He's always on about spikes.
Well-
And Dragon has said, I was planning to not go that deep anyway. Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
If you're going to get down sounding, keep it shallow. There's much more risk of an infection on a shallow sound than if you start going really deep. Plus, if you know a little bit about anatomy, it's not a straight pipe. It curves and goes to the
I
bladder.
think you meant much less.
Much less, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really want to be going too deep.
No.
Because you know it's hard. It's easy to damage yourself, and you won't know until later, much later. When
Yeah.
you're peeing razor blades.
Yeah,
Not
been
good.
there, done that.
Hate
But
thing.
yeah, I've not done it. I've used the diamond plug. You're talking. In
Yeah.
fact, there's one there. Do you want to hold that up? Here's one I used and prepared earlier.
It's been cleaned.
and cleaned.
When,
Cleaned.
when I got forced to use it for a review.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I actually enjoyed it.
He
It's a good
did.
bit of kit. The problem I had was with it falling out. But that's a sounding problem, and that's the reason why we came up with the sound holders.
Yeah.
To just hold things in place, because when it comes out, yeah, the inverse proportionality pain rule.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you do
watch and
love
We
shoot.
all know that.
Kren's in. Hi Kren.
Kren. Hi,
Good,
Kren.
good to see you back. It's my front. All right, yeah, okay. I missed the start of the stream. You didn't miss much. It's like one of
No.
our normal streams, not
Yeah.
worth watching at all.
Where it didn't
Dreadwack's
work.
been travelling for a month without me kit. What are you on? You got to take your kit with you,
How
especially
can
if
you
you're away for a
travel?
month. In fact, I'm just moving my hand over here for a button.
Okay. Whoop whoop whoop
Oh.
whoop.
Where is it? it's
It's somewhere!
oh,
Just go for.
discount code. There you go. That's it. So we can finish the show now.
Right, that's it.
We
I'm
waited for
fine.
Kren to arrive. So anyone new, that's a discount code. We do a different one every week. It's valid for 48 hours after the show finishes.
Yeah. So if you're thinking of buying anything from us, now's the time.
Yeah, well, not now. Wait until the show's finished.
Oh, I don't know. Go off now.
Which I'm actually gobsmacked. We're still online. Oh, we've got bonded internet to keep us online. Thank you, E-stim Systems.
Fingers crossed, it still works.
Well, it worked last week.
It did.
And
Yeah, but the start of it didn't work
Well, I
this
don't know
week.
what went
so
on there. Yeah.
Yeah, it had a bit of a heebie-jeebie.
Heebie-jeebie. Right, back to travelling, because we got sidetracked again.
Yeah.
If you're travelling by air, you need to think batteries.
Yes.
yes, that is big.
All
big.
airlines have very serious and strict policies regarding lithium-ion batteries. Check with your carrier what their policies are, but generally if something has a lithium-ion battery, it needs to be in your hand baggage, so that if there is a fire during a flight, they can deal with it there and then.
Yeah.
So if you've got something like an electrostim flux or an axis, that needs to go in your handbag. But don't be worried about it. They've seen all these things
Yeah.
before. It's a TENS unit
That's
at
it.
the end of the day.
It's for pain relief.
It's for pain relief.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And that's all they need to know.
carrying a control box in your hand luggage is all right. But yeah, be aware of lithium-ion batteries. There's lots of rules. The safest thing is
Although-
to use something that has a removable battery, like all the E-stim system stuff.
Same. But if you're going in an airplane and you've only got hand luggage, don't take something like this with you.
No,
Because that is rather dangerous
Well, it
weapon.
could be.
yeah, it could be classed as a dangerous weapon.
Could.
You could either excite someone to death or beat them to death with it.
Yeah, well, with the weight of it,
Yeah.
beat them to death with it,
The
definitely.
bottom line is common sense.
Yeah.
But check your airline's regulations.
There's a remote.
Specifically regarding lithium-ion batteries, because there's a lot of hoo-ha about them because they can be quite dangerous if there's any damage to them. Having stuff in your hand luggage, as long as it's something that can't be classed as a dangerous weapon, they've seen it all before.
Yeah.
Trust me, they have.
They don't care as long as it's safe.
As long as it's safe. You might
Yeah.
get embarrassed, they're not going to get embarrassed.
No.
They're quite professional. Except that one in the German airport that frisked me.
Oh yes.
But I think he just liked me being.
But that's a story for
he was-
another day.
He was like, yeah, yeah.
Come here, Mr.
Yeah.
Speaker.
Luckily the gloves didn't go on, so it was all right.
I was very entertaining.
What we got? What we got? My message got retracted. Dragon's message got retracted. Well, that would have been the auto mod doing auto mod things. I don't know what the message was. I can't see it from here.
Yeah.
So
That's strange.
very strange.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cren, I'm good to see the t-shirt.
Yeah, the t-shirt is like you should
He's
sell
so
these.
proud of that t-shirt.
He
Yeah.
was, as I said earlier, he was so chuffed when I told him it arrived yesterday.
Yeah, big business, development, sales, and marketing.
When I come in
Yeah.
this morning, he was like, "Look at my t-shirt."
Look at me nips. And it was cold this morning, so she could.
He could.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, traveling. Think about protecting your kit.
Yeah.
E-stim kit's expensive. It's an investment, especially on
Definitely.
the higher end items. So either wrap your control box with something or put it inside a protective case of some sort.
Yeah.
Make sure you take everything you need with you, because there's no point in getting on holiday with your control box, your electrodes,
You've
and
got
no
no gel.
cable.
I was just about to say no cable
Yeah.
and lube.
And
Yeah.
lube. The other thing with lube is put that in your whole luggage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because of the liquid regulations, don't have it in your hand luggage.
Just wrap it in a towel or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't go wrong. eSIM systems have said we have taken a full demo kit as hand luggage, including the decimator.
Oh, but that was
I
fun.
bet the plane was like that, because that is one heck of an electrode.
Yeah.
And Dragon said it was fairly harmless. Yeah. Well, I'll have a look at that. I'll see if I can go into the back end and look at the chat replay. But I'm actually looking at the front end now, seeing what you're seeing, and there's
No,
nothing.
and they took
up
the
there.
triples to
Yeah,
Spain in
and they
hand
took the
luggage
triples.
too.
You lot are so kinky. You know?
We can't say oh.
No, we can't say no at all.
Then again, I suppose sort of, yeah.
Yeah, Dragon says I got picked out of a line in a Scottish airport once because I had some metal chastity cages in my
Oh.
luggage. You must have made their day. They're probably still talking about that today over a biscuit and a digestive and a cup of tea.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. It's all good stuff.
Excuse that noise. It's one of
That's-
our 3D printers
That's one of our
finishing.
printers having a bit of a hissy fit.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just finishing a print.
It's finishing a
for,
print and spitting out a load of ABS. Let me just
Yeah,
entertain it.
We've been
Tickle
doing
its
a
tongue.
yeah,
special
you like
print.
playing with that.
Yeah,
It's a
Which
custom colour we're doing for someone
it's a bright pink. for
that we
somebody.
sent pictures to that person
Yeah.
earlier today.
I don't know if they're there today.
So nice bright pink.
So if you know,
If you know, you know.
if you
Yeah.
know, you know.
If you don't, you can lust after some pink electrodes.
Yeah.
These are going to look amazing.
They are. They already look
really,
amazing on the
really
printer.
looking forward to actually vapor smoothing those and see how they come
As you know,
out.
pink is one of my favourite colours. So.
I like a bit of pink.
Really?
Really?
Well,
So we need to get him a pink t-shirt now.
We do. We need to get him a pink BDSM t-shirt.
No. We'll have to get something else put on it.
landed myself in it now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ideas for what we should put on his next t-shirt that's going to be bright pink.
No spikes. That's
What,
all
that's
I
what it's
can-
going to have? No
Yeah,
spikes.
no spikes
spikes.
on it. They got picked on. eSIM Systems said they were more upset with Kaz's M&Ms.
Please tell me they take your M&Ms off, yeah?
Bray Egerton, I always get picked for a pat down by the TSA. Lucky lad. But they don't like it when I wear a kilt in the traditional manner. eSIM Systems, and let's not mention French customs.
Yes, we know
Okay.
about
Yeah,
French
we know about French
customs.
Yeah, I mean, how many people have we got here? 12. What are you lot doing?
You seriously got nothing better to do on a bank
have you
holiday
seen the one
weekend?
underneath? For me?
Any idea when your internal prostate probe is ready for sale? We're still developing that.
It's
Yeah.
still in development.
Do you want to... No, that one. Ooh, don't
Yeah,
put
that
that one
one.
over. That's secret, that one. We're changing. Yeah, we're going to change the design of this. We're going to make it longer, so
And
that,
more thicker.
yeah, and so that
Little bit
the
longer.
electrode face pretty much hits the same sort of area as a large flow or a mono. 'Cause at the moment it's a bit low.
Yeah.
So we're just going to move it up a little bit.
Yes, I've done a lot of testing on it, and
It's nice.
yeah, it's nice, but it just needs to be a little bit longer and
Yeah,
a little bit wider.
higher up.
Yeah.
So probably another couple of weeks because it takes time to
Make
redo
it
the design,
and mould it. and...
make a mould, make a silicon product,
Yeah.
try it, and so on and so forth. E-stim Systems have got a very good podcast on developing stuff, how long it takes, how difficult it is. From the outside, it does sound like 3D printing, especially. You can just sit there, design some, hit a button, and away
print.
you go.
No. If only.
To an extent, you can. It takes a while to design things, but
Yeah.
printing, a couple of hours, you have got something in your hand. But that then needs tweaking, so you've got to do it all again. Or if you're going to do it in a different material, you then need to make moulds, you need to smooth things, you need to make a master, make a mould, make a product, and then you realise it needs tweaking again. So all these things take time.
Don't forget, you need to have a printer free that's not printing all the products
Yeah, for
we
you
do
lot,
sell.
because
Yeah.
lots of people want lots of
You've
things.
missed the one where somebody's gone, for me.
Those
Those are for me, in fact.
Oh, it is, yeah. Dragon, they are for you, and they have just
are.
finished printing.
They're literally hot off the press.
In fact, I'm going to bring them
It's
over.
going to get the bed. Going to go get the bed,
I'm
aren't you?
fetching the bed.
If you can get to it.
I can just
He's
move,
just moving a few things on his desk.
just move me biscuits. So,
Oh wow!
There we go.
it's probably
Now-
going to look...
They are bright pink.
Oh, they do look pink today.
It does look pink on that one.
So that's how it looks raw.
So, it looks a bit orange on that one. So
Yeah.
that is raw ABS, straight off the printer. We're now going to have to whittle supports up and things like that.
Yeah, and then smooth it.
And then acetone vapor smooth it. So that's going to spend
that
the
is
next
hot
2
pink.
days. It's a nice pink, that.
I call it
Yeah.
Barbie pink.
Yeah, and as it smooths, it's going to get pinker because of the smooth surface and
Yeah.
reflections. So that is all your parts. So hopefully we're going to have that done this weekend and in the post on Tuesday. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Can't promise anything, but we are going to try and get it out on Tuesday. Yeah, it's not a bank holiday here. Well, it is here. Sorry,
Yeah,
but
sorry.
yeah,
Well-
we physically can't post it because the posties ain't open.
Yeah, I was going to say, the post office is all
But
shut.
apparently, Dragon said the Netherlands don't do bank holidays.
Oh. We like to call them kink holidays.
Yeah, or spank holidays.
Spank
Yeah, we have spank
holidays.
holidays around here. Kren said absolutely took us 3 iterations to get the adapter right for the medical mask. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Kren is talking
Now,
about
this guy
these, which is a medical mask
for.
attachment
Have you got it?
for med mask. And at the moment, we are working on
On
a
the
design
silicone.
for a silicon strap to hold them on.
Yeah, which will look a
So,
lot better than
lucky
elastic
bands.
Or a hair bobble.
So that allows you to attach a NATO 40 gas mask hose to a medical mask.
Yeah.
So that's quite nice. But yeah, thank you, Kren, for all the feedback on that and the bouncing backwards and forwards.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
hopefully your mistress likes it. But yeah, it is much more rapid than a standard design process. And being able to do things in-house does make things nice. We
Yeah.
are looking at electrode surfaces made of metal now. And that's something we can't do in-house, so we're looking at other places that we
Yeah,
can
we're working
liaise
that one out
with.
at the moment.
We were going to hopefully speak to E-stim Systems, but I think they're probably flat out at the moment making electro rings and triples.
Yes, I think they're a bit busy.
Judging by the sales we've had, and no doubt they're even worse because they get a lot of trick traffic. The triples, if you're looking for a new insertable, that is highly recommended. Definitely. So look at that. They look great. Oh, silicon straps to size. Yeah. It's going to be black straps. It's got a little JR logo on it, as always. But it does the job. And
You've just put it away.
I have put it away. It looks
Hang on.
it looks quite nice. So
That's just one of the
that's a prototype.
Yeah.
We're quite happy with the way it's gone. So we might be able to produce them within the next week or two as well. Yeah, the cracking.
I was gonna say-
That's the ABS releasing from the.
I wondered
build
what
plate.
that was then. I thought.
Yeah, ABS when it comes off a build
Yeah, it
plate,
makes a
takes itself off
cracking
because
noise.
Yeah.
of internal stresses. So you get a lot of cracking noise. E-stim Systems still talk to us. Thank you very much. We shall be in touch.
Definitely.
Do you want to pass that little electrode over? That little,
Which one?
No, the little one.
No, the little piece of metal.
Yeah,
That's it. That one.
That's the sort of thing we're looking at. It's a generic little electrode that takes a 4mm or a 2mm plug. We're open to either, that we can insert into other things like humblers and that sort of thing. So that's the sort of thing we want to liaise with an external agency. And E-stim Systems, they produce good kit. We all know that.
They produce amazing kit.
I think, without flogging a dead horse, I think that's about us, isn't it?
I think it is.
Yeah.
We are still transmitting. We are still recording.
Yep. So even though we're actually going onto the hard drive,
We are, yeah. Ropey start. I don't know why it didn't latch onto YouTube. We were transmitting, but stopped it, started it again, and it worked fine. So I think we have come to the natural end of this.
sizing rings.
For these, have you looked at producing sizing rings like jewellers use? There was a discussion on the Discord about this.
Yeah.
People saying, well, can you not just produce an STL and then people can print it out? Yeah, people can do that. Liability is the big issue.
Yeah.
For companies that are producing things commercially, if you do something like that, someone makes it out of something dodgy, cuts themselves, there's liability issues. If you're running a 3D printer, there's a good chance you can design a ring yourself. There are lots of different free online CAD software to do that, and no doubt if you go onto something like Thingiverse and put in ring size,
There is something up there already.
there's probably a parametric model that you can put in a diameter and print something out. But in all honesty, using a piece of string and a ruler it doesn't give you the feel of how something's going to sit on you, but it's going to give you a good diameter.
Sometimes the old ways, simple ways, more effective.
Or safer.
Definitely safer.
Yeah, definitely safer.
Definitely.
You know, it would be nice if someone could come out with a set of metal rings, but then again, they're electrodes, aren't they?
Yeah.
And the cost of making electrodes or little rings out of metal, you know, you're paying electrode prices anyway.
Yeah, so it's a waste really.
Yeah. So someone in the community, I guarantee, is going to be doing that. Judging by the conversation on Discord.
Yeah.
And something like that will be appearing on Thingiverse or something where people can download things. But yeah, using, you know, a cloth measuring tape, you know, or a piece of string is just as accurate as fitting a ring. Or if you've got other cock rings, then you've got an indication of what size you're going to need anyway.
Yeah.
So a bit of experimentation. Oh, E-stim said chipped in. We find a fabric tape measure works well as it's a bit thicker. Yeah.
That's funny, I was just thinking that.
I said cloth measuring tape. That's what I meant. Yeah, I'm a bit of a northern lad, so a bit of cloth. So I think that is us for this week.
It is.
Do the internet, YouTube, likey, subscribey, dingy bell thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
If
we
you
going
don't,
to
you
do the
don't.
whoop one more time?
Whoop whoop. I'll press
Yeah.
the button. You get ready for your whoop whoop. You're on the end. You're poised. Go for it. No. Yeah. So that's she had one job. Whoop whoop. I have an idea for a new product again. Okay, to send you an email to discuss. Might be something useful to you as well. Absolutely.
Yeah, we like all your ideas.
Yeah.
We love receiving ideas for stuff. We can't run with all of them for, you know, all sorts of reasons. A, we're not very good at designing things. We're self-taught. B, we might not be able to physically make that item. But we can certainly look at things and give you some feedback.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, please do. On that note, if you've got any suggestions for what we're going to talk about next week...
Just about to say that.
Well,
Please, give us a heads up.
Please.
You know, give us a shout.
No, just going to get the spikes out again. Yeah, do the commenty thing, emaily thing, Discord
Emaily thing.
whatever.
Spikes out again.
No, you and Dave need that. No. Thanks again for a great episode. Thank you, David.
you.
Thank you, Dragon.
Thank you
Thank you,
guys
E-stim
for
Systems.
actually joining us.
Roy Hat,
and
Kren,
watching. And
everyone else who
E-stim
hasn't mentioned.
Systems.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back next week.
We will, and it'll
Yeah.
be number 40.
It will be number 40.
Yeah. So some ideas,
Oh,
please,
God,
guys.
yeah.
Please.
Please, 40. You know, we could always just start talking about what we did in the first episode again. And
Yeah, we can just
no
link
one will
it there,
notice.
yeah,
No one's going
yeah.
to sit through 40. 40
recorded.
of our streams. So yeah, that's it from us.
Yeah. See you again next week.
Bye.
Bye.